The Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr Speaker, our government's social investment approach is delivering for New Zealanders, and that is apparent in all measures across the social sector. That, of course, is made possible by the very prudent and very effective and conservative management of our economy. It beggars belief that a previous Speaker in this House doesn't believe the surplus, as if it's a matter of faith rather than fact. And what the Minister for Finance has been able to deliver to this country is, through his effective management, a surplus. And that is after several years of pretty tough challenges, during which we have remained consistent about our focus of ensuring that the most vulnerable New Zealanders, the most dependent New Zealanders on a government, get the best support possible so that they can live independent lives. Now, my colleagues across the social sector spectrum have been doing work in their own particular areas that are showing results because, again, this government does not shy away from being accountable. We are transparent in reporting on what it's doing and how effective it's been, and that's how we know where we can do better. So I want to talk about the education portfolio and in particular about education infrastructure. The property portfolio has a replacement value of $23.5 billion. It is a huge asset to the government, and it requires that we manage it well and that we invest across the country to support modern learning environments for our young people in the regions as well as in the main cities. And in Budget 2016, we provided an incredible amount of funding, $882.5 million over the next 4 years, so that we can continue building school infrastructure that supports our 21st century vision. This government knows we're already 17 years into the 21st century and that we have to constantly revise what we're doing and deliver. Now, this latest investment will provide 9 new schools: Kumeu Primary, Scott Point Primary, Flatbush Southeast Primary, Ormiston Junior College, Hingaya South Primary in Auckland, Sylvester Primary in Hamilton, Hiata Community Campus and Rolleston College in Christchurch, and Pies Pa in Tauranga. In addition, 480 role growth classrooms are being built around the country. Now, this work is possible because of the magnificent work that my colleague, the Honourable Nikki Kay, has done in this portfolio. For the first time ever, a government now has condition assessments of every school property across the country. That means that we are truly able to say this is where the priority lies, and in doing that be able to invest not, as I've said, just in the main centres, but across regions as well. This afternoon in the House I've already mentioned the significant investment in Canterbury, but in Taranaki and Whanganui around 3 million, whoops, I better be careful what I'm saying, 3 million has been invested in that region. In Wellington, 4 million, that's 14 new classrooms to be built across the region. In Nelson and Marlborough, $1 million will be invested to expand capacity at Motueka High School, and that, of course, is in addition to the brand new build and co-location of Marlborough Girls and Marlborough Boys. So in Southland and Otago, around 26.4 million will be invested. This includes Wakatipu High School having 25 million to increase their role places and 350,000 at Donovan Primary School. I could go on, and I hear the House yell and thump their desk and say, please go on and on and on. But I know that there are others, at least on this side of the House, that have more to offer to the general debate. But the fact is that this government has has put almost $5 billion into infrastructure. Yes, I know, $5 billion into infrastructure. That's for school property, but also for information, communication and technology. By the end of this year, just over 90% of all schools will be connected. And that means that they can access 24/7 high-quality, high-speed data to ensure that our young people are the most digitally fluent in the world. And that's what this government's doing in education.